Alright guys, first of all, well, Idea Factory International, just a little less than a couple of weeks ago, finally came out and announced that Dusk Diver 2 will release August 30th, physically and digitally worldwide on Switch and other consoles too. Dusk Diver's basically an action RPG beat-em-up brawler for those of you who are pretty much new, all mixed with, well, as you can see, a Musou-style gameplay and the old RPG progression system. Here's the thing, this is a totally new game, and to accompany the release date, the fine folks at the company finally came out with a new trailer. Take a look.
Gundam ゲーム最新作がアクション RPG として登場。ブレイク現象によって歪められたブレイクミッションへ介入し。
Coming up behind that, actually I've mentioned this one a little earlier, but Bandai Namco did just came out and announced that SD Gundam Battle Alliance, technically a first of its kind multiplayer role-playing mixed shooting game from the company, is now due for consoles and PCs, obviously Switch included, August 25. It'll now feature both a single-player campaign and a multiplayer co-op, however, and for up to 3 players at once. Check it out. To accompany this one also, they release a few new trailers. Here's one.
ウイングゼロか。戦闘レベルターゲット確認。排除開始。ガンダム新型か。アークエンジェル。なんだ。こちらキラヤマト。援護します。今のうちに体感を。ロリさん。戻ってくれ。可能性に殺されるとそんなもの捨てちまえ。これほどとは。死ね。何。なんだと言うんだ。まだまだ。
こんな中立コロニーにジオンが仕掛けてくるなんて。
なかなか愉快なセッションしてるじゃねえか。俺も混ぜろよ。おい、バルバトス。
About 24 hours ago maybe, and this actually comes after months of speculation and rumors. PlayAsia finally went on and listed both the digital and the physical copies of SaGa Frontier 2 online and said the game's now due out August 25. In case you are wondering, this game did originally launch for the PlayStation 1 back in 1999 in Japan. This is a remastered version of it with a complete renovation of the RPG formula, some better mechanics and better visuals too. Check it out. In case case you missed it somehow, during the New Game Plus Expo just a little while ago, NIS America finally came out with the reveal of Prinny Presents NIS Classics Volume 3. Technically a collection that contains La Pucelle Ragnarok and Rhapsody, and musical adventure games, both of which are basically strategy games, the first one however more of an RPG, and the second one, technically tactics. And last but not least, a good glimpse of what they are all about in terms of gameplay. Take a look.
What an awesome collection, dude!
Shin-chan と野原一家小さな町アッソーで1週間の生活が始まります。
よろしくお願いします。ほら、しんのすけ。
At number 5, actually I'm not really sure, I think I've mentioned this one maybe this summer last year, but Shin-chan, Me and the Professor on the Summer Vacation, which is an adventure game mainly based on a manga series titled Crayon Shin-chan that came out pretty much last year in Japan only, is now on its way to the hybrid console and due out worldwide for other consoles too this August, probably August 15th. Nobody knows right now, and it'll be the first official English version of that game. Take a look.
次々と起こり始めます。新しくできたお友達はなぜか春日部のお友達と瓜二つ。街には恐竜や忍者の姿も。一体どんな夏休みになるのでしょうか。
You know the saying. Get knocked down, get up again, that whole spiel. Well, it's time, partner. Time to rise up. Together.
Around the same time last month, technically at the Summer Game Fest, we were finally blessed with the fact that the one and only Midnight Fight Express, probably the one game in today's list that I have personally been waiting to have hands on for months, now will release August 23 this year, and for technically all consoles too. To accompany the good news of the release dates, we also got a new trailer too. In case you can't wait for it to come out either, like me, there is a demo available for the game on the Nintendo Wii Shop and on Steam too. Check it out.
Tonight, we wash this whole damn city down.
At number 7, it's developers Norse Feld's new update. Apparently, Tribes of Midgard is now due to hit the hybrid console on August 16, now delivering expanded features and new content, all while alongside a complete revamp of the survival mode of the whole thing. And rumors that it'll actually include all 3 seasons too. Here's the trailer. Season 3, however, is only announced recently, and a release date for it is pretty much still yet to be announced.
The PAC family has gathered for PAC-MAN's birthday party. But one after another, they've been kidnapped by the ghosts.
On the other hand, set for release on August 26th this year, we actually have once again the new PAC-MAN World Re-PAC, technically a remake of the old 1999 PlayStation 1 game with now polished graphics, enhanced gameplay, and updated features. The game's now playable through different modes, a 2-player support mode as well. And to accompany the good news, technically the fine folks also came up with a new trailer. Check it out, just in case you missed it.
For 6 mysterious worlds. In order to save your kidnapped family, take on all the bad guys that stand in your way! Feed your appetite for adventure!
Here at 2 Point Campus, we accept just about anyone. But what does life on campus have to offer you?
Alright, moving on, we have, once again, since I mentioned this one earlier too, 2 Point Campus. Technically, if you're into, I would have to say, management, simulation games, or have previously played another game called 2 Point Hospital, could be something right up your alley. Well, basically, this is the sequel to 2 Point Hospital from the same company, and it works almost identical to that, albeit with different challenges and also in a different setting. That's it. Games on its way to the hybrid console come August 9th.
End of time. At 2 Point Campus, you won't just learn, you'll experience life at its fullest. And who knows, maybe even find true love. So don't miss out on the opportunity of a lifetime.
Little League World Series Baseball 2022 is also pretty much on its track of August 17th for the Nintendo Switch. Not really sure, but possibly other consoles too. Actually, yes, other consoles too, obviously, with a 4-player co-op multiplayer, actually playable in single player through a campaign and co-op split screen, and through different new modes and improved gameplay upon the original formula. Check it out.
Welcome to the fascinating world of Tinykin. Tinykin are extraordinary little creatures.
At number 10, Tinykin, on the other hand, that was announced during the not-so-distant Future Games show with this set release date of August 30, did come around once again with another gameplay trailer, showcasing some more in-game possibilities in addition to the fact that it is now coming to the PlayStation, Xbox, and PCs all together. Game itself is a 3D puzzle platformer, as you can see, described by the fine folks at the company as an eye-catching indie PAC-MAN inspired kind of experience. Take a look.
Stand back, unless you want a blue Tinykin to zap you with a powerful electric current. And that's everything. Wait, what's this? Well, look. There's Daniel, a red Tinykin. Adorable. With an immensely fiery temper.
On the other hand, well, Fall Guys, you'll probably know, is available now on pretty much every single console, and it is pretty much right now one of the most famous battle royale platformers you can have hands on with almost zero effort. Anyway, you might have heard this one before, but just in case you haven't, Season 1's about to end, and the second season's about to come out August 29 this year. Here's the announcement trailer and also some of the new content you're about to have hands on real shortly. Coming up behind that, well, we have, once again, Tyrant's Blessing, a tactical turn-based game where your ability to plan, adapt, and strategize generally is just way more important than leveling up or anything else in terms of core gameplay, for all that matter. Honestly, not much to talk about this one except that the game's available through a demo on the Nintendo eShop and set to be coming out August 8th this year for basically every single console. Check it out. Moving on, we have Monster Outbreak, technically a strategy role-playing game announced almost exactly the same time last year, and as you can see, a pixel art top-down and touted by developers as a survival game too. Well, the good news about this one is that about 7 days ago, the pretty good folks at Game Munchers finally did come out and announce a release date of August 25 for it. They released a new trailer as well and said that it'll be releasing for basically every single console at once. Check it out. Next up, by publishers, the great people at Castle Pixel, we have Blossom Tales 2, the miniature prince that just got itself a release date and a new trailer too, and eventually supposedly releasing August 16 for consoles and PCs, well, Switch included obviously. Blossom Tales, for those of you new, described by the folks at the company as a brand new classic action adventure in its series, and in terms of actual gameplay, well, as you can see, it's mainly an exploration-based hack and slasher. Check it out. Last but not least, we've got Super Bullets Break. I had to include one of these here, technically a deck building and roguelike game by the old famous publisher P-Cube, and now set to be released by August 12 this year. Well, the game itself, for those of you wondering, is described as an anime-inspired deck builder with a dash of dating sim and dungeon crawling elements too. Check it out, this game's on its way to all platforms at the same time, August 12 this year.